Matthew 4:8-9. Again, the devil took him up on an exceedingly high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. And he said to him, all these things I will give you if you will fall down and worship me. And of course, we all know Yeshua told him no. Jesus knew Satan was the god of this world.
The Bible teaches that Satan is the god of this world. He's the prince and power of the air. He's the prince of this world.
So when you ask, why is there so much evil in the world? Because Satan is the god of this world. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3 and 4 says that if our gospel be hidden, it is hidden to those who are lost, in whom the god of this world has blinded the minds of those who believe not. And you can believe that if there weren't any human beings at all, Satan would still exist. Now, Jesus himself took Satan desperately seriously. He never made a joke about him. He never laughed at him. He never caricatured him. Here are some of the titles that Yeshua gave Satan. He said he is the prince of this world. Now, when Satan offered Jesus all the kingdoms of the world, Jesus did not say, they are not yours to give, because he knew perfectly well that they were Satan's to give. And it is a horrible thought, if you really realize it, that the world in which we live is ruled over by Satan. He is the prince of this world. But let's take it a step further. Do you know that another title Jesus gave to Satan? He said he's not only the ruler or the prince of this world, he is the god of this world. The only other person besides his heavenly Father to whom Jesus ever applied the word God was Satan. He said, my heavenly Father is God of everything, but of this world, Satan is God, which means very simply that not only Satan controls this world and is able to manipulate science and education and politics for his own ends. More than that, Satan is actually the real God whom most people on earth worship, whether they know it or not. That behind so much religion, behind so much activity, Satan is the one being worshipped. He's the person. And even by some who go to church and chapel on Sunday, in reality, he's their God. For they worship the things that he offers them. They want the things of the world that he belongs to and rules over, rather than setting their minds on the things that are above where Jesus is. And if you want this world, and if you want the things of this world, then I give you a piece of advice. Make Satan your God. If you want this world, he's a wonderful God because he'll give it to you. There's always a price to pay. When the bill comes in, you might not be quite so happy, but he'll give it to you. He can give you money, he can give you fame, he can give you anything you want because it's his to give to you. Where have you been, Satan? Says God in the book of Job. Well, I've been patrolling the earth. I've been looking around my estate. And he had. Now, let's get that clear. That doesn't mean that God is helpless in this world. It does mean that we've got to think this through, that God is allowing Satan to be the prince of this world and the god of this world. He's allowed it. And people say, what does God think he is doing allowing that? Well, I would just say my only answer to that one is, what's he doing allowing you to be like you are? Why should you blame him for allowing Satan to rebel when he allowed you to? The answer is very simple. He is a father, and he will not force any of his creatures to go his way. And he gives you freedom to rebel.